Hi everybody, welcome very much to the Silver League of 2025 quarterfinals. We have here today with us in the color orange Kiljardi playing as the Mongols, and on the color blue it's Myriad playing as the French. First game out of a best of 5, and we are on good old... Actually, it's Boldlands, I was about to say Dry Arabia, it's not. And we have a very good counter to the French Mongols with that tower rush. Really good at denying the French gold. That's why we already see Myriad sending 4 villagers to gold instead of 1 at a time, because he wants to get the most gold possible, and then go back home, even delete the mining camp, so that the Khan and the Spearman can damaging it, and then get the reward from burning it down. Sorry guys, I was just taking a sneeze. Kiljardi will grab a lot of sheep already, very good. 9 sheep plus 2, that's 11 here. Ooh, only 6 for Myriad. That's not a lot. Needs to find more. Any more sheep here available? 2 sheep over there. 3 sheep over here, so that's already 9 sheep. That could be 10. Okay, 10 sheep wouldn't be as bad as only 6. 6 is okay as well, of course. 11 sheep. Oh, Kiljardi missed that 11th one. And there we go, barracks on the Ovu, double producing, paying the price of 2 spearmen to get, and 80 stone to get 2 spearmen at the same time. 4 villagers on gold. Early wheelbarrow was the choice of Myriad. So he's not thinking about professional scouts? Maybe he wants wheelbarrow to get like archery ranges and things to defend faster, so then he deals with the Mongol problem faster, and then he can go into professional scouts faster as well. Also, having wheelbarrow always helps. 2 spearmen arriving. Already enough gold to age up for Myriad. Not enough for a knight, not enough for professional scouts. Leftovers. He'll get as much as possible, maybe like 300. That will be possible for a knight. A knight costs 100 gold. The spearmen arrive. And that's it. Nice! Deleting on point right before Kiljardi threw the torches. Myriad deleted the mining camp, giving no piracy bonus resources to Kiljardi. Tower on the deer, and also reaching the... Actually does not reach here. With arrow slits it will though. So still Myriad cannot go to this part of the gold. School of Cavalry, of course, against the Mongols. Going Chamber of Commerce will be very a misclick almost. Oh, resources very exposed for Kiljardi though. A knight will be very good at perturbing the gold here, even though Kiljardi could just leave 1 spearman there. But the play here will be different. I said 1 spearman because I was thinking only about 1 knight. But because Myriad is not, or at least not right now, going for professional scouts, it means... Oh, but he also has no access to more gold. He could go to the back gold to get more knights, and then 1 spearman wouldn't be enough for Kiljardi. But Kiljardi is already scouting, making sure Myriad is not going here. Of course, Myriad, I think, will prioritize dealing with the tower, getting some archers out, maybe some spearmen to do the torch damage. Textiles 100 gold, so not possible for Myriad at the moment. He could also get that technology and then use the villagers and the knight and archers to burn the tower. A job coming through for Kiljardi. It's going to be the deer stones. Let's go. Villager from Kiljardi will return back home. Being protected by the spearman. There you go, Myriad into the feudal age. Drops at the barracks. Oh, wait, he's pushing with the villagers now? Before there is any possibility for arrow slits? Oh, there you go. Villager survives by very little, but it does. Tower is going down very quickly. Another villager goes away. It's alive. That's actually a great way to deal with the Mongol tower. That's it. No, oh wait, but the villager is still there to drop another tower. But wait, now gets cancelled. The villagers were being pulled. There is one spearman now for Myriad. And more spearmen coming out, already upgraded. So they will be able to deal with the spearman of Kiljardi. But we need at least one more. There is an archer coming in. 3 spearmen versus 4 spearmen versus 1 upgraded spearman. Oh, one villager gets stuck there in the middle of the spearman of Kiljardi. And that's the first economical damage of the game without counting the idle time. Kiljardi picked 1 villager of Myriad. It was a bit unlucky, the villager got stuck some way, somehow. But it's okay, Myriad's still 2 villagers ahead. Of course it feels bad to lose one of the villagers. It's not the end of the world, not even close. And upgrades now comes through. Kiljardi turns around and gets the spearman from Myriad. Trying to save his little spearman with the archer. Myriad here. Nice, more archers arrive. And actually it's another spearman. So the archer alone with the other spearman were able to take down 2 spearmen from Kiljardi. That's value. Scout burning the Ovu. Kiljardi does not leave that to chance. He could forget about it and the scout will do all the damage through the HP of the Ovu. Oh, big loss as well. Myriad losing the scout. Lost 1 villager, lost the scout already. Kiljardi is winning points here towards victory. Of course, it's still very far away. Professional scouts for Myriad. So, okay, he can just make more scouts. He has double stable at the moment. 1 archery range and 1 barracks. I've seen that. Yeah, the stable for Kiljardi as well. Double producing archers, I believe. Already up to 6. 1 Keshik as well. I mean, knights will be perfect here. For Myriad, will clean everything. Only 1 knight available at the moment. Professional scouts now researched. We have only 2 scouts out here. There is a 3rd one. Maybe going for it. No, it's right there with the army. To give vision to Myriad. Oh, there you go. The closed deer. Nice plan. Kiljardi could go over there to stop that, but he chooses here to dive the gold. Spearman get into the cache. Good play from Myriad. Another Keshik arrives. Spearmen are going down. It's now all about the archers. Keshik taking good damage from the archers of Myriad. But Myriad forced to retreat since Kiljardi has more archers. And in general too. 11 archers, not just here on the front line, versus the 6 archers of Myriad. 2 knights though, very respectable. Myriad forced to retreat. Movement speed arrow gets popped up. The knights are chasing down that group of archers from the Mongol Empire. Another Keshik arrives. That he can make now a good front line. What we have over there? It's a spearman guarding the deer. Myriad was able to take all the deer from here. Maybe can take some deer through this direction. It's possible, but not easy. Oh, that scout is going somewhere with his deer. Three knights already, one of them really low HP. It will go down to the archers. Heavy loss for Myriad. He's not being able to damaging the mass of archers. The knights can't chase. They're taking too much damage. We need that ranged defense upgrade. ASAP. Another Keshik arrives. Works the front line again. Another knight goes down for Myriad. And Kiljardi keeps pumping up those small victories in the engagements early on. That builds up. Look at this. Actually, Myriad with 800 more destroyed value. It's because Kiljardi moved the TC in the early game. There is something weird with the Mongols about the destroyed value. And there we go. Deer from that pack we were pointing into earlier. Myriad now profiting from that food source. Meanwhile, Myriad is on the sheep, and that's it. He's only on the sheep. 500 food per minute for Kiljardi, 700 and almost 800 food per minute for Myriad. +1 ranged attack. Oh, that's good. Kiljardi does not have that. But he's not getting +1 ranged defense, though. So things will be balanced out. Oh, villagers here will be found! Myriad will have a good snack here. Unbelievable, great damage. Ooh, that's really tough. The army dives on the archers though. Myriad losing the archers will be crucial because he could not defend against the spearmen that Kiljardi came back to invest into. Knights dive into the Keshiks. Keshiks regening some HP as it goes. Archers on the back line focusing the orange archers. The Knights are holding on. And the Keshiks are going down slowly but surely, but more Keshiks arrive, and they target the archers. Scout arrives a distraction, it goes down, it absorbs a lot of damage. All the Keshiks go down too, only it's 3 of them alive, and the Spearman arrives. The Knights for Myriad are very low HP, this could be the end of this fight. Myriad is forced to retreat, he's gonna lose all the archers and Knights over here. That's not looking good at all. Another Knight arrives, but it's not enough to keep this strong. I mean, another Knight could make the difference here. More archers for Myriad though. Oh, intense early game fighting. The Keshiks diving again. They're arriving just at the right moment, sometimes even in pairs because of double production. Oh, heavy losses from both sides. But in the end, it was a positive fight for Myriad, not for Kiljardi. Another Keshik arrives, again avoiding the death of those archers. Great play here in the field edge from Myriad. He was able to get a slight military lead, I mean not in numbers but in terms of quality. A tower into the deer. Kiljardi needs food. Myriad is getting that food from professional scouts. Oh, but not enough. He goes to the wood now, he needs something else. Wait, all of his scouts died? No, he still has 3. One of them is in the battle. These 2 are still collecting deer from here. Myriad using all the army to raid. He's leaving himself exposed for this party of 3 Keshiks and 1 horseman. No towers, no walls for Myriad. He's completely blind about this raid of Kiljardi. And Myriad wants to go to the castle edge. I totally agree with that plan. Kiljardi rests on the deer with his economy and the small army. Survival techniques was just research. Great reaction from Myriad. He's going to lose another villager. He's 4 villagers ahead though. And he has Royal Knights and professional scouts. And cheaper eco technologies. Kiljardi not going very strong in the speedrun numbers. So I think that's dictating not a loss, but bad engagements for him. Because Myriad has better units in the Knights, and now, or getting close to the same number, and now Myriad also has more archers. So he'll be able to win the engagements with relatively ease. Chivalry coming in for Myriad, and now both cavalries can heal. Knights burning the tower, with the archers attacking on the background. That's a lot of Kashyyyks flooding the field, up to 13. The Royal Knights also got that free +1 attack for their melee moves, facing the Kashyyyks and the archers. Myriad is actually struggling, it's too many Kashyyyks. They turn around again, no charges from the Knights. That means no extra damage. Myriad might be struggling here. He's losing all the Knights, no way, only up to 3. Kiljardi now can go and invade the whole base of Myriad. Even though Myriad is ahead by 5 villagers. Kiljardi is not the one with more food per minute, perhaps. Not perhaps. Actually. On the deer survival techniques, Myriad still bringing some deer back home. Villagers going to the back gold, because that gold just ran out. It's not because of pressure. It's because of resource availability. That was a heavy loss for Myriad. They lost too many knights. Going for the 3rd stable. I think it's too late though. Oh no, Kiljardi was so smart. He finds immediately the villagers. Myriad is not responding. He loses 1, 2. Could be 3. And more villagers on the berries. That has to be GG. Ain't no way. Myriad comes back from this one. Heavy losses. I mean, villager lead is still equal. I mean, Myriad actually is 2 villas ahead. So not that huge of those losses. But it's more about the idle time as well. Myriad struggling to keep the knight production. Kiljardi with almost double the number. No, now has more than double the cavalry numbers. But Myriad on triple stable now. If he holds, he'll get those knights that are stronger even more and more. Because for Kiljardi, only 1 stable. So not even double. No, still double producing the Ovu. But is the Ovu still alive? No, still alive. I mean, still full of stone. I don't think so. 17 minutes into the game, scouts being denied for Myriad. And here we have a night raid coming through. Kashyyyks arrive to defend. Myriad turns at them immediately with his knights. And now things are looking way better for Myriad. Although Kiljardi is invested again into Spearman. And those knight numbers might not be enough to deal with the Kashyyyks and the Spearman. Only up to 12. But no melee defense for Kiljardi, there is for Myriad. That can help. Especially against the Spearman. Although it's like not a great upgrade in general. Again! Another gold raid. Kiljardi getting now 15 villager kills. He's now ahead by 3 villagers. Knights on the background. Wait, the whole army! But the Kashyyyks vanished! The Kashyyyks were raiding, yes, they did insane damage, but now it's 29-8, the military count in favor of Myriad. So Myriad can just turn around and kill more villagers and go to the base. Not to the base, but to the other eco around the map scattered for Kiljardi. Berries, gold, deer, more villagers going down. And now it's like very, very close. Actually, Myriad is 3 villagers ahead. So he got the whole enemy army and he got even more villagers as well. Insane back and forth between these 2 aggressive civilizations. And Myriad is the one leading in military and on economic count, but on income actually, Kiljardi is ahead. More food, slightly less more wood, but way more gold. Because Myriad was mining no gold because of the presence of the Kashyyyks around there. Kiljardi is still on this frontier, only with 4 villagers, that's why. It's taking a while to get all those. Yeah, here Myriad is protecting the gold with the tower. That's nice. He was never protected here, and tower is really about that vision, so you can start running away before the enemy attacks you. Tower gets garrison, 12 knights and 27 archers versus 15 cachings, only 3 spearmen though. It's really not looking good for Kiljardi. Myriad keeps investing. Nice charge from the knights. Nobody thinking about Castle Age. The archers trying to kite. They're not doing good damage, being protected by the knights. Myriad once again fighting under a Mongol tower. Ooh, this is not looking good for the knights. No, no, no. The archer's not doing enough damage. I think now that Kiljardi has no archers, Myriad should be the one going into spearmen. That will totally help. He has the barracks already. Oh, Kiljardi goes back in the tower again. Very close fights here. This will be all about the food accessibility. When deer and boar here, totally available. Kiljardi could drop like 4 towers and have 20 villagers in there. Because Myriad is now on berries. And berries. He can access more deer out in the map. He could go for the boar, but if things keep going nicely, Kiljardi might be coming out a victor. Because this is looking like again it will end in feudal. I think no player wants to risk and go Castle Age. So it's all about the food. And the food is struggling for both players, but Kiljardi just found a great food spot. That can make the difference. Plus double production from that stable over there. Only 2 stables though. Myriad is on 3. Yeah, not 4. 2 archery ranges as well. You have the same cavalry numbers, although some of the Keshiks will go down here. Idle villagers over there. They'll go for those 2 deer carcasses. I mean, that's good food, you know. And more villagers being picked up here on the wall. 3 new kills found from Kiljardi. He's still 2 villagers behind because of the villager faster production bonus from the French. And the Keshiks go all together, retreating back home. Oh, finally a knight raid from Myriad. First time he's doing so in this game, I believe. Oh, I mean, no, he attacked in the front line and whatnot, but like going all the way around, doing a deep raid like this, it's the first time, I believe. Kiljardi coming forwards. He's pushing through. Oh, villagers! Nice, he took some good damage. Only one went down. Maybe another one goes down, so 4 villager lead for Myriad. 1,000 food per minute. Is that all from berries? No, he's going to the board now. So it has been all for berries. That's insane, actually. Maybe he bought 1,600 gold. He stopped making knights? No, he still has some knights. It took a 60 economy already. It's weird because it's feudal age and players are getting these good incomes, but it's 23 minutes already. So the villager numbers are really, really nice. Already 60 villagers to Myriad and 57 to Kiljardi. Oh, Myriad finds all these food villager workers and gets no damage done, no kills done. But now he knows and he'll be coming back. Kiljardi is fortifying that position with more and more. Oh, huge encounter here. Kiljardi will go again under the towers, and this time it's 2, not only 1. Myriad may be forced to retreat. There was a very close... Yeah, Castle Age is here for Kiljardi. It's the Kurultai. That could be the difference maker. That extra HP regen and that extra damage. Nice walls though from Myriad. Oh, but Kiljardi now lost access to all the food that he needed. He needs to now go for the... No more deer. He has 3 deer right there and a couple of berries, but that's it. We need some pastures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pastures are here. No, 8 pastures. It's a lot of resources being destroyed by Myriad. He's ahead by 1,000 and a little bit destroyed value. Wow, he's now super ahead. 6 vills ahead for Myriad. Oh no! Insane raid! What do we see? What do we see? Kurultai being moved forwards. Keshik's not seeing much. There is a scout in here, I believe. They have a lot of... No. Yeah, there is the Khan, because they have a lot of vision. They see the age up. They dive the age up. But, no problem here. Villagers run. The knights enclose through the other side. But these Keshiks are already veteran, no? Yeah, the knights are not. This could be a bad fight for Myriad. Only 17 knights. And they are behind in tech. Villagers now equal. Nice kills for both players. But Kiljardi actually killed 28 villagers, while Myriad only killed 14. Myriad killed half the villagers of Kiljardi, yet they have the same villager count. Unbelievable. Amazing. Amazing, amazing. Oh, Royal Bloodlines, it was almost immediately clicked. That's a lot of gold that Myriad had available in the bank. Quick walling to deviate those Keshiks. They'll take some archer shots. The Khan has been killed. And over here we have Kurultai near the 2,000 gold and near the 8,000 gold. And now Kiljardi will force a fight under Kurultai. Myriad keeps going archers. Okay, now makes Arbaletier. That's exactly what I want to see. Veterancy on the knights. Royal Bloodline is almost here. Only 7 speedrun for Kiljardi. That's not nearly enough. Here we go. Kiljardi pushes in. Myriad comes back to the clash. Myriad wants to recycle those charges. He needs that for the extra damage. More villagers going down though. Kiljardi is the one ahead now. Nobody going for relics. Archers providing some nice damage, but Myriad needs more and more knights. Especially they are stronger now. Just need to be... It can be even below the army count of the enemy now. Because your knights are so good. That's an amazing fight for Myriad, actually. Even under Kurultai. The Keshiks are still holding. Some of them are very healthy. The Knights are very low HP. They could die in a blink of an eye. And Myriad could lose all the front line. He's bringing his own villagers here. There is a tower. He could garrison in the tower. It's a huge win for Myriad with his 8 villagers behind. What happened? That's insanity. Myriad is very behind on eco count. Kiljardi also lost a lot of his army, almost everything, but he's ahead by 8 villagers at the moment. But in terms of income, things are very similar. Kiljardi with 800 gold per minute though. Myriad only 450. The villager lead gap is closing because of the faster production of villagers. Only 17 seconds at the moment. Royal Institute. Still no candle titles, that's so important. Because then when you recycle the charges, or just when you charge in general, you do 7 extra damage. You go from +3 to +10. Nice play here, Monastery. Really close to the relic. Villagers are attacking something. Where are those villas going? They're going to attack here. I think that was a misclick, right? Oh, insane Kashik raid. Villagers running away for their lives as well. This game has been all about this. Raid, raid, raid. It's bald land, very open. Arbaletier on the way will be now destroyed, unfortunately. The farm transition is now real for Myriad. He's even further behind. Oh no, Kiljardi has been doing a great job. 46 villager kills in favor of Myriad. A 30 villager deficit over there on the kill count. He's 13 villagers ahead now. That's really nice. Getting also the second food upgrade to improve his sheep economy. Oh, it was looking so good for Myriad in the feudal age. But then in the castle age, everything started crumbling. Everything started going wrong for Myriad. It was mostly the raids of Kiljardi were so effective. Still nobody going for relics, that's funny. And also the lack of food. But he went bored. That's true, Myriad went bored. Where Kiljardi is now going, so it went later. He went later, I mean. It was also like in those fights. It was like this fight here as well. While he was fighting here, he lost a lot of villagers. Maybe when he brought them here, maybe in the back line. There was a couple of Kashyyyks raiding. Second TC could save Myriad. The TC French is known to be extremely exponential in the economical growth. 14 villager lead. I mean, 30. Okay, it's going down. 13 villager lead. All right. Okay, another engagement here. Kiljardi in the middle. Fighting under a French tower this time around, but still around his Kurultai to give him the extremely helpful boost to attack and HP. The crossbow on the back line. They have the Pavi, they do. They have stirrups. They don't. They have Gambeson too, boosting their melee armor up to 7 now, but it's not enough. Myriad. He seemed to be slightly ahead throughout the entire game. Seems to be going down here at 33 minutes versus the powerful army of the Mongols buffed by the Kurultai, the shamanistic war relic landmark. And still a lot of deer for Kiljardi after the board. So things are looking amazing for Kiljardi at the moment. Okay, Myriad. Ooh, that hurts. Only a couple of horsemen and 9 arbaletier to defend the position. No gold. He's only get 2 relics. 3. He's gonna get a 3rd relic, but that's not enough at all. Second TC is over there, but no gold for Myriad, so that means no knights. So the horseman will be going against the Kashyyk. Because look who is on the... Oh! 8k gold is running out though. Then we still have 4k over there. So it's alright. No problems for Kiljardi. Kurultai moves up to the front line once again. I think Kiljardi is ready to finish this. 20 villager lead for Kiljardi. That's absolutely insane. Kiljardi didn't even care about gathering those relics. He found the second TC, and with that, Myriad knows the game is over. And what an amazing game one that we got in our hands here. This set is very, very promising. Thank you very much for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. Remember to support the tournament organizers, EGCTV, live on Twitch. Both of these players also have Twitch channels. I don't know if they stream there consistently, but I'll leave the links down below. Let's see. 5k more food for Kiljardi, 3k more gold, also 3k more wood for Myriad in the end. But Kiljardi was really, really surprised me. I didn't think he would be actually the one winning this one. But this was a great Age of Empires 4 match. Active, still with a lot of strategy and economical decision. Of course, Myriad playing as a French, always a little bit ahead. Look at him, yeah, because the military count was always like so ahead. Also, Myriad sometimes chose to fight in their tower and under Kurultai. But at the end of the day, it was really here. I think, no, because here, Kiljardi also lost a lot. So yeah, I guess it was here, where Myriad loses a lot, but Kiljardi doesn't. And then, of course, here, but this was the precursor to that. And of course, this loss was the precursor to all of this. Because if Myriad just keeps accumulating and accumulating, he'll be even further ahead. But this loss led to that loss, and that loss led to that loss, which was insane. Thank you for watching game number 1. Let's go for game number 2, that it will be as good or better than this one. See you soon.